Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Hey, everyone.
Hello, I'm doing fine.
How have you been?
It's been great. Yeah, this week has been great so far. What about you?
All good, all good.
Um,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Chat and Chart. This is the New York session, and I am joined by Rajdeep and the one and only Rosa. So let's see, what do you guys have for us today?
I have. Can you listen to me properly?
Yes,
Is
yes.
it okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of volatility, a lot of boring session this morning. I wasn't expecting gold to go up, to be honest. So I'm a bit confused now. I have to change hats on what might happen this afternoon because it's going up non-stopping. Likewise with Nasdaq, I was expecting Nasdaq to go up, but not gold. So a bit confused at the moment.
Actually, I was expecting gold to go up this morning, but I didn't take any trades. In fact, I didn't take any trades since the announcement of the ceasefire between the US and Iran. I'm just waiting because I think all of this is just a scam. Because I live in Jordan and we still hear the bombings, so I don't believe any ceasefire actually happened. So this is number one. Number two, on Friday, which is tomorrow, we have the CPI numbers, and today we have the PCE numbers. Both of them are inflation indicators or gauges. So because of the war, I expect to see inflation a lot higher than the previous readings. So if inflation comes in high, it means stronger dollar and weaker gold and everything else. So that's how I'm thinking about it at the moment. That's why I'm waiting for today's numbers and tomorrow's numbers as well. So in 26 minutes, we have the PCE numbers coming from the US. I expect to see higher volatility around that time. So I would recommend everyone, including the people watching, to stay out of the market until the news is released. So that's pretty much it for me. How about you, Rajdeep?
I was just waiting for a live stream, to be honest. I have
Uh-huh.
like nothing in mind. Yes, I have no bias.
You have no bias.
Yeah.
Two of us. That make us two. No bias.
Yeah.
And what do you know about the market? I don't know. I don't know. That's
I
professional traders
just,
talking.
yeah, I just arrived. I don't know what's happening. All right.
So what I'm
So,
impressed, Saif, is you said the bombings are still, you can still hear them.
yep.
That's
I don't know. I
incredible.
don't know what a ceasefire means anymore, because like a
Yeah.
ceasefire means shooting stops, bombing stop, but no, nothing stopped. So yesterday was the worst day for Lebanon, which is a neighboring country. So that's probably what we're hearing now. It was the worst day for Lebanon since the start of the war. So yesterday there should, like, the ceasefire should have started yesterday. Yeah, nothing. After the announcement, it kept going nonstop. They even hit the capital of Lebanon. And that's a
Wow.
new thing. Yeah. So I think 160 people died, or sorry, 160 airstrikes. Hundreds died and got injured, and that's from the Israeli side.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Let's wait what happens in 2 weeks when the supposed ceasefires stops, or I don't know if they will extend it.
I think they won't hold for like 2 weeks. Just give them a couple of days, they'll start bombing each other again.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy market, crazy moment.
None of the three nations I say is reliable. What's your view? The most reliable for me is the Iranian side. Not that I love Iran, but they never said something and did the opposite, unlike Trump and Netanyahu.
Mm,
So yeah, I trust them more.
mm.
Okay. So let's see. Gold is dropping slightly.
Dropping, yeah.
Let's check this. Hmm. Would you like to share your screen, guys, or should I?
Are you showing your dollar, or because
But,
do you still have positions in euro dollar?
no, I got stopped out at break even.
Okay.
Um, that's why I closed half of it. So, and like the bottom line was a positive trade. I made money out of that trade, not full TP, half of it, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
The other half hit my stop loss at break even, and I didn't re-enter because like I don't know, last week I re-entered and exited, and then I didn't re-enter again because it looked somehow bullish. So I waited for a setup which never came, and that's why I just like held my original position, and that's it.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think it's going down. I still think it's going down because, as I told you, this is early optimism in the markets. Um, the markets are expecting like everything to go back to normal after the war stops, but I doubt that this would
Mm.
happen because the damage that is caused by the war is much deeper than the markets actually understand. They're still waiting for numbers and economic releases to understand the magnitude of the damage that happened because of the war. So historically, stopping the war doesn't mean that everything went back to normal. No, the markets will still suffer from inflation, from uncertainty, the whole thing.
Mm.
Yeah, you've discussed this one in the previous live stream that the effects will still be going on for weeks or months.
Yeah, maybe even a year or more.
Mm.
So what we saw yesterday, the rally that we saw in indices, in gold and silver, everything against the USD, basically. Um, it just happened because of early optimism. Okay, the war is done. Let's start buying again. Yeah, but what happens when you hit reality today and tomorrow? When you see inflation numbers much higher than the previous. This would change how the Fed looks at markets and how they look at monetary policy and how they're going to accommodate the new inflation numbers. Because if they come at 3.5%, for example, which is expected. By the way, the previous reading was 2.4% in the US. Now the forecast is 3.5.
Mm.
So those numbers are last year's numbers. So they basically wiped out the progress in inflation for a whole year. And that's only after 1 month of war. So let's see.
Let's see how it goes. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So news in 15 minutes?
Almost, yeah. Little.
Almost, yeah. Okay. 30, not 30.
Yes. So
Phew.
okay, let's see. Meant Israel, US, and Pakistan. Uh, I don't know about Pakistan. They're just middling to solve the whole situation. They're not part of the war. Rosa, your coffee cup changed color.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too old. Where is it? Like here.
Yeah,
Because my Tradin cup is I have to wash it,
yeah,
and yeah, it's too much work for me. So I'll do it tomorrow.
yeah. I'm just drinking out of a paper cup.
Yeah. I should. I've thought about it so many times. You wouldn't imagine it.
Let's see. Do we have any questions? No, 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 no questions here. Okay, guys, what would you like us to discuss today? Give us suggestions.
Let
Coffee is
me
still black,
share.
right?
No, with almond milk.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
that's girly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so European.
yeah, that's European. Do you see the reels I keep sending you about
Oh
Europeans?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's honestly, I was drinking a
yeah.
yogurt
With the
yesterday
cap on.
with the cup. Oh, so I took off the cup and I thought about you, and I was in the kitchen by myself,
And you were like holding
and
it
I
next
started
to.
drinking it, and I did like that, thinking of
Yeah, yeah,
you,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's 100% true. We are not used to take the caps off.
Okay, so for like, let's give some reference to people who have never been to Europe. So tell them about it, Rosa. What do Europeans bottles look like?
I don't have a bottle here, but I don't know. Let's see a water bottle. You can't take off the top. It's not possible.
Why?
So what's the reason? I don't even
So
know.
that you don't litter in the street.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes,
You have to
that
cover
probably
it
that's the
before
reason.
throwing it.
Yeah,
Uh,
you have.
yeah. So you don't make a
So
mess.
it's attached. It's funny because it's attached. So every time you drink, you have the tap in here, like by
Yeah.
your side, and it's not comfortable, but it's practical. And sometimes, yeah, us
Yeah,
Europeans sometimes
European
are,
problems. European
yeah,
problems.
European problems. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's the reality.
Okay, so we have something here. We have a
Yeah, I'm
question.
gonna
The war will
share.
stop. If the war will stop, do you think it will make oil drop hard down and gold push up, or you think gold will go in range for the next 2 months? Okay, now let me answer the gold question first, and then we move to oil. Now, historically, gold performs well in the first and last quarter of each year. The middle quarters actually don't perform so well. If you go back to the charts, you can obviously see it. Um, Markets tend to range, or not markets, gold tends to range during the second and third quarter of the year. So historically speaking, yeah, we might be looking at a consolidation or some time of a ranging market, or like an accumulation market. That's for gold. As for oil, um, technically speaking, it broke above, like it made a technical reversal to the upside. So as long as we're above 92 on WTI, I expect to keep. I expect oil to keep going higher, but we might be looking at a deeper correction if we close below 92, which might be around 76, 77. But like in the long term, I believe yes, oil should be going up more and more. What are the best pairs which perform well in second and third quarter? Good question. The best performing assets are usually stocks and stock indices.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm sharing just a second my screen because I wanted to show you how good I'm progressing on letting runners
Okay,
allow
nice.
runners to run. So that was a few minutes ago. Um,
Nice.
so well, a few minutes, an hour ago or so, and it got 173 pips, which is
Wow.
crazy to me. Okay, I closed the majority of the trades in here, but I allowed six runners, and
And
I managed to close them uptick nearly.
nice. But my question is like percentage wise, how much did the runners make you in comparison to the ones you closed like lower?
Like twice.
Yeah, so the runners made you twice as
Yeah,
much money as you made on the first couple of trades
yeah,
down there.
yeah,
Amazing, amazing. That you're doing it right.
yeah. So I'm working on it. So every day I take the analysis and the metrics, and I do my math just to understanding how do I have to perform it. But it's very difficult to me to leave runners do its thing. I'm always
Mm.
tempted to close them all. In order to do so, I've lowered my risk as well because I can't risk the same amount going for 50 pips and
Yeah, of course.
then just leaving them. I'm still working on it. Not that I can't, that I'm not able. I'm not able yet.
Yeah, psychologically you're not
No.
ready to leave. Yeah. Um, 15 minutes looks bearish on gold, but like it still has many moving averages below it.
Hmm.
So I don't know, which means many support zones. In other words, check. Okay, so we have a question with Kevin Warsh nominated for Fed chair. The market is calling him an inflation. Well, as you said, he's nominated. He's not picked yet, so it's a bit too early to talk about him. But the market calls him an inflation hawk. Yeah, because like historically, this guy was supportive of more restrictive monetary policy and higher interest rates. And like, usually, let me tell you something. Um, Even like when Trump nominated Jerome Powell back in 2018, um, he was expecting him to do what he wanted, which was lower interest rates. But as we saw, um, Jerome Powell is not actually responding to Trump and is not doing what he's saying. He's been trying to let Jerome Powell like cut rates for way too long, and he called him all kinds of like names, like he's an idiot, he doesn't know what he's doing. And by the way, Jerome Powell is a very smart economist. Uh, Trump is the idiot, in my opinion. But I get Trump, but I think Trump knows that what he's asking for is bad. But I think he just wants to look good during his term, and then whatever happens, happens after he leaves. But the Federal Reserve does not look at it this way. They look at the long term and the long term well being of the American consumer. So yeah, uh, it depends if this guy like listens to Trump or not. So we'll have to wait and see. Mesa's asking you, Rosa, you mean you lower the risk with bots?
No. Well, when the bots are running, it's another strategy. But on my personal account, I trade manually. What I'm saying is because I'm only after 40, 50 pips, I use a very high risk just to get my salary. Now I'm trying to leave the runners be runners and
Mm.
going for 60, 80, 100, or even more pips. But it's very difficult because I've been doing the opposite for many years. You can't change your psychology overnight. So
Correct.
what I'm doing is I'm lowering my risk in the whole amount of trades I take. Let's say I risk 3%. I'm now risking 1.5. Why? Since until I feel comfortable leaving the runners, and then I'll start ramping up again and getting higher and higher risk every time. But I'm not feeling comfortable yet, and it's a process. So I might go for risk if I see a very clear trade, and I trade this operation as usual. 40 pips in and out, salary made, fine. But then I saw that one and I thought, that's a second opportunity of the day. Let's lower the risk and then let's try for a runner. And it worked out. So this way I feel comfortable and I feel safer mentally. I don't want to put under too much pressure my mentality because it's something that I live off that. So
Yeah,
I don't want to suffer.
that's wise. You have another question, Rosa,
Hmm.
but leaving
So,
runners.
oh yeah, she shared, but living honest on does this have an overall major positive impact in yeah, that's the theory, and it's true,
Mhm.
but I've never done so. And I make a very nice salary every month doing what I do. So why should I change what I already do fine? It's a process. So it's not easy. So I know I'll make maybe twice or three or even four times what I'm doing now, which it'll be amazing. But it's a process. It's like a swing trader can't be a scalper overnight. It takes
Yeah,
a lot of time.
I tried it,
Yeah, and it's a
and
process.
I'm still improving myself.
Mm,
Like, if it wasn't for the crazy markets, I would still be scalping. But no,
mm,
you see how markets are reacting. So I went back to my comfort zone, which is swing trading for now, until um, I'm better at scalping to navigate through such markets.
mm. And it's safer for you and for your mind.
Exactly, exactly. You are welcome. Hello, Arif. How are you? Um, what else do we have? I think we answered everything.
Yeah, you're welcome, Maisa. Aref Khan.
Okay, we have 6 minutes to go.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see what happened
5
here.
euros, 5 euros bet. Up or down?
50 euros bet.
Let's go.
Dollar's gonna go.
I won't
Dol-
bet.
dollar up,
Dollar up.
Saif. And you dollar down, Rajdeep.
I think dollar down, yes.
Okay.
Dollar up.
What do you say, Rosa?
Dollar. Okay. Just dollar up. Yeah.
You say dollar up?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, Najib has to pay you 50 and me 50.
Yeah. I'm Catalan. Do you know what people say about Catalan people? Within Spain, there's a region. It's Catalonia, and we speak
Yeah,
a different language.
yeah, I know
So,
them.
and you know what they say about us and about money?
What?
I would say savvy, but no,
Ah,
it's that we are fisty. Like we take very serious money. Very seriously.
Okay. Hence the £5 or €5.
Yeah, I was about to say $1 only.
Well, that's the exact opposite of what Arabs do.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, we're big spenders. Okay, let me check.
If Shinobi, Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya, thanks. They don't leave a penny. Yep, that's it.
Well, Barcelona lost yesterday.
I know nothing about football.
They lost to, I think it was Atletico Madrid. Yeah, it was Atletico Madrid.
All right.
4 minutes to go, guys. EURUSD is beautiful for going up. That is why it will go down. Samuel is saying euros going up. And by the way, like joking aside, technically speaking, yeah, it's like it looks good. It looks more bullish than bearish right now, but never know. Sometimes news tell a different story. So technically speaking, euro is going up. I agree. But I will wait for the news. So delete this. The XY is crazy. Yeah, I agree. They will come back in second leg, I believe, in Barca. Okay. Wasn't this the second leg? Or no? No, this was the first leg, yeah. They didn't play with Atletico Madrid before.
Come on, gold. Go up, 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 up.
But wasn't that breakthrough consolidation due to a ceasefire news? Exactly. But that's only if the people behind the ceasefire are honest. Thank you, Abdullahi. Okay, so 14 seconds to go.
Yeah.
And let's see what will happen now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Up, 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 up.
What's happening? Nothing happened. Okay, so who wins in this case?
Oh, I won for sure. I don't even remember what I said, but Rajdeep owe me $50.
No, wait. Like, I won. If you won, then I won.
I said yes.
Dollar is selling right now.
I said dollar down.
Man, it moved like 1 cent. Exactly 1 cent. It didn't do anything. What kind of news release was that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, the GDP went down. Okay. So look, the previous reading of GDP was 4.4, Now it's 0.5%. Imagine how bad this is. And that's bad for the dollar, but the PCE is still 3%.
And now it's reversing.
That's the core PCE. And we have initial jobless claims, which came in negative. So it's a mixed reaction. That's why we got nothing. Where's the PCE? No big change in PCE, but we have some like mixed signals. Continuing jobless claims are positive. Initial jobless claims are negative. GDP is very negative. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see. That was unexpected. Like we have two scenarios in the markets, either go up or down. And we had a bet on it and no one won.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
That's how hard the market is.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm a bit surprised.
Samuel is pushing his buy. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. Like I don't know. Well, the dollar went up 3 cents. Rajdeep, pay up.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But it did go down. It did go down for the first 5 minutes. First
Nah.
1 minute.
It went down one cent, and now it went up 5 cents. So
Yes.
technically,
So
we
you
won.
both need to send me 25 each because I won half.
Okay, so we call it even, and no one owes anyone anything. Okay, GP is selling. Gold. I think gold will continue going, like to go up.
Okay, I'm on break even. What do you think?
But on the
I
bet
don't
or trade?
Yeah, no, buys.
You bought gold?
Yeah, for gold.
Can you share your screen, please?
47 pips on my personal account. Let me show you. Where do I share screen? Oh, there you go. Can you see? Not yet.
Viewers won. Chishi is saying viewers won.
Okay. I should make these lines instead of blue because no one can see anything. Let's do it. Let's change the color. But you can see the blue lines there.
Samuel, I'm gonna send you a name. Please ban this guy.
Then.
Something.
Nishant.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, can't you see my trades anyway? So I'm on break even. I still have 2 runners there. And that's it.
Nice. And how do you decide when to like take profits on the runners?
Oh, because I have one partial 40 pips, another 60 pips, another 80 pips, and then the runners. And the runners is when it pleases me.
Okay.
Because you never know how long it's going to take. So for gold to go back. So I'm going to close another runner. And it's only one left.
Okay. What do you have applied on charts? I think moving averages. Right, Rosa?
Is it RSI? Is it RSI?
No, it's stochastics. I work, not always, but I somehow pay attention to stochastics and divergences. Okay, fine. So I made the day, and I'm gonna close it all. I'm done for the day. That's enough.
What a runner. 26 hours, come
Yeah,
on.
yes, I've got two more accounts, so I closed everything on both of them. Now I still have a runner on my personal account, and I'm gonna close it down.
Actually, it's not a bad place to
Don't.
yeah, to take profit because you like it's retesting the 160-degree moving average.
So I think with this yellow color, trades are shown better. But okay, but still you can see the losing trades on red. So red and yellow, I think it's better because I'm seeing on the live stream and I think everyone can see. So it's only three entries. It's one entry here, one entry here, and one entry here, and then I start closing trades. That's very important. I'm not stacking. Well, that's anyway personal account, so I could do it, but I don't stack. It's only I define a zone and then I place entry at the beginning of the zone, middle, and end of this area. But it's not stacking. It's and the zone it's around 30 to 45 pips every single time.
Rosa, like how do you exit your trades? Is it just based on the number of pips, or
Yes,
do you based on
pips.
pips?
Yeah.
Okay.
The stochastics that you seeing here, it's oh my god, I need new glasses or less age. 9-3 stochastics are 9-3, 14-3, 44, and 60-10. It's a variety for 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes stochastics. And then I see when there's, look at that. Let me, uh, just a second. I'm trying to draw so I can explain the entry. Let's put that one. Can you see this line, right? Can you see the divergence that it formed in here?
Mm-hmm.
So these kind of entries are my favorites because I started trade positioning myself here and here, and I don't wait for the candle to close. I have to enter live.
Okay.
So while the candle's live, so that one's not very good, but at least I have. If I have two stochastics confirming a divergence, have a look at gold and tell me how good this works. Just have a look in your spare time. Gold's so predictable. I'm not saying I'm always winning. Of course not.
Yeah, it gives more confluences. Yes.
I only pay attention to that and the bullet point. So I started seeing bullet here. It gave me the confirmation, and I'm in. That's why I'm only after a few pips. But yeah, so divergences work as chart. And I may, okay.
Hamza bought gold.
Rosa, whenever you explain things and you did a lot of work, it always keeps me reminding that I have to do a lot of work to give me strength sometimes. Love you, Rosa. Love you back, Mesa. It's trading is work. Any profession is work. Now, a neurosurgeon, he or she, they've put thousands of hours into work.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
that's why I won the $50. You see, confirmed. Rajdeep. And I'm going to say something you'll be surprised. Do you know why I don't work with Tradin, among other things? But the main
Why?
reason, I don't have a wallet.
Oh no. Oh
I
no.
don't have put money in from my normal and regular bank account or credit card. So that's why
Hmm.
you have to pay me in crypto, whatever, and then
I think you can deposit and trade and buy crypto.
oh yeah, but I don't have.
You
And
have crypto,
no,
so we pay you crypto so that you can go and deposit.
yeah, so because
Oh,
I won, just because I won, and I'm being fair, as you can see.
yeah. I see what the Catalonians mean.
You see, that's why it's a rich region within Spain. We always
Someone
win.
is saying he doesn't like how this scandal looks.
Hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations, Hamza, on your 1-to-1.
Oh, fantastic! One to one break even. Fantastic.
Let me check the 30 minutes. Well, the 30 minutes looks not so good for buys.
Hmm.
15 minutes as well. 5 minutes. Hmm.
Yeah, she shared. That's not fair. Viewers won. That's a reality. Okay, so
Hmm. Do you guys like think it's like acting boring, or is it just me? I got used to like 1,000 pips moves. Now this is not entertaining enough.
yeah, that's another European problem or
Yeah,
your world problem. Uh,
yeah,
but it's true. You used to 100 pips movement in one candle, and now 50, 60. It seems like boring, and I agree with you.
yeah.
I
And
did
like,
miss a few entries this morning and yesterday as well, just because of that, because I wasn't paying enough attention. Um, to-
so if I'm not interested, like if it's not intriguing me, I mean the markets, I'm not going in
hmm,
because I think I will mess up. Maybe hold my winners way too long, or
hmm,
hold my like change my bias way too early. So no,
Yeah.
I'm
agree
not
with
very
you.
confident of the move. So no, I prefer
Hmm,
to stay out.
hmm, I agree with you.
But if you had to guess, would it be gold buys?
No, I would go for sells. Um, but like I can give you my guess after an hour, not now.
Yes, because you always give a guess and it turns out to be true every stream.
It's too early to give a guess, but I think it's going down. Let's see how this hour closes, by the way. It's
Hmm.
very important. There's the weekly. Weekly is very bullish. The daily is bearish. 8 hours is reasonable. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to change my mind after 1 hour, but for now, I think it's going down. But I'm not confident enough to put my money behind it. So,
Hmm.
yeah. There's actually nothing. There is nothing actually in price action. Shir is saying. US 100. Let me check. I think it's still going up because, like, the hourly chart shows a what's it called, a bullish pennant, which is a bullish continuation pattern on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so I would buy with my stops 100 pips here with my TPs. Okay, wait, let me show you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I share my screen, please?
All yours.
Gracias. All right, so that's how US 100 looks, which is Nasdaq. Um, so in technical analysis, this is called a flagpole here, and this is the pennant. That looks like a small triangle. What it usually means is that once this small triangle breaks to the upside, you'll get something like you replicate the flagpole, and this is your target. So 26,000. Let me see if this is reasonable because 26,000 is almost here. So it's like we're going to retest the almost all-time highs. The all-time high is 26,250. So our flagpole shows us that we're going to 26,050. So 200 pips below the what's it called? Below the all-time high. Um, I'm not sure, to be honest, but that's a technical pattern that's very clear. It's still going up to this area. Would I buy? Not really. Maybe I would place an order here. Let me see 1 second. Um, you know the trades that you take because they're only because they're worth it.
Hmm.
I think that's one of them because look, easy 1 to 10. You know what? Thank you for that. I think I'm going to place an order. I liked it.
I've sold some positions on USD JPY.
Yeah, sell
USD.
position on USD JPY.
Yeah, just now.
Okay, can you show us? Let me stop my screen share. Please share your screen and walk us through your trade. Um,
Okay, so actually, I saw this 1 hour bearish engulfing here on
oh
the
wow,
USD JPY chart, and I waited for this London high to be swept.
good
So
catch.
on the fifth, yeah, on the 15 minute, I saw that it closed below after the sweep of this high. So I've just sold some position here, aiming 1:2, and I've just placed the stop loss just to maintain the 1:2. I'm like putting the target of this 1 hour low because um, it seems like an unmitigated low here, because price to be reversed and moving up again, we have to take this.
What's your risk reward on this one?
It's
One
one is
to
to two.
2?
Yeah,
Okay, looks nice.
this is my first trade on trading broker
Oh,
live.
really?
Oh, wow.
Welcome
Yeah,
on board.
yes.
I
So
think
if
like,
I
I love it.
make this one, I'll be able to afford to give back the 50 to Rosa.
So
Uh-huh.
yeah, because I need to open an account that, well, I have an account with
No, no, no.
$0.
Don't let Rosa drag you into this. No, even even their own people, the Catalonians, like are like they know them. No,
Yeah.
don't let. No, no, no.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. Seriously, but we like
I
that.
know, I
Yeah.
know. Okay, yes, I also believe bullishness. I marked 1 hour zone at 5 minutes. I will buy from 1 hour zones. So, what's your zone, Hamza? Is it around 24, 800, 820? Hundred 60, 170. Here's the buy limit. Yeah, I'm buying, what's it called? Nasdaq. 100 pip stop loss.
Hmm.
That's that. And 1,000 pip, 25,870. Let me check the UI.
I'm buying on Nasdaq since 25,012, but that's futures. I don't know on. Let me check CFDs because I copy the trade. What's going on? So my price on Nasdaq is 25,008.
So it's very close to here, no?
Hmm.
It's 20 pips away. Euro USD. Well, Euro USD is different because everyone says different things. If you believe the USD is going up, then Euro is going down. If you believe USD is going down, then Euro is going up. Samuel is saying euros going up. For me, I'm not sure. I think it will go up a little bit more and then sell off tomorrow after the CPI numbers.
Yes, yes, I feel the same.
I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm with Samuel. Gold is
Mm.
going up at least a few pips.
Like before the major news release, price just moves to like fake the move for the whole week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tomorrow is the
Same.
most important day of the week in terms of trading.
Oh, profit deduction from funding pips. I knew it. It's because this trade I took during the news, by mistake, I took it as well in funding pips 3 minutes before the news. So,
Oh,
so it's not valid. I mean, I knew it, but I took it on my personal account and two other accounts, so that's fine. But yeah, I always forget about the rules in any prop firm, news related, but doesn't matter. It's only a profit deduction, so that's fine.
still profit.
Yeah, it's like I didn't trade anything during the news, and that's it. So it's fine. But I thought I'm gonna trade so I can ask for a payout, and then I forgot there's news involved.
It happens. It happens. The CPI is tomorrow. So what were the numbers you said we need to go down? Um, Now the previous reading was 2.4. Let me check really quick. So
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
pre-
write that down, Saif.
yeah, so the CPI reading
Hmm.
year over year is 2.4% previous. The forecast is 3.4, so 1% difference.
Hmm.
That's a huge difference already. But if it comes in anything higher than this, anything like above 3.2, 3.4, you'll see craziness in the market. You will see USD rally and everything else drop. Because what does that mean? It means the Fed will keep rates higher for longer or possibly start raising rates again to fight this inflation. A lot of people might say, or a lot of economists say, maybe that's just transitory inflation. But like from my experience, I never saw anything transitory about inflation. Either you have it or you don't. That's it. So let's wait and see.
I'm at 1:1 on this trade, and the 15-minute also closed very great.
Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking
Yeah.
very good.
Just positioning my trade.
So Ham is asking a follow-up question. Is he saying, in between, if we get another news that the ceasefire is broken, how would that go? We'll go back to how it was going during the war, which is stronger dollar, weaker, everything else. For stocks and indices, we need different brokers than CFD and Forex, right? Nope. You can trade everything on Tradin. You have CFDs for stocks, for um,
Hmm.
even cryptos, and indices, gold, silver, the whole thing. So USD JPY will go up. Oh man, not necessarily, no, because you're missing a very important piece. It's that the Japanese government might intervene in the FX market to support the yen. So not necessarily, no. No trading does not allow long swings. What do you mean?
Long swings? What do you mean? Tradin has to allow that because it's a broker.
It
No,
does.
it does have. You can go long swings, but it will carry swap charges.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Like, but
Okay.
I think there's a swap free account. No,
Hmm.
Yeah.
let me check because mine uh is not swap free. So let me check if we do have swap free. Yeah, we do have swap free.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have leverage 1 to 200. The minimum deposit is $10, and the spread start from 1.5 pips. So which is a little bit higher than the raw account, but that's like to compensate for the swaps. Are we not coming on stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your I'm coming on the stream. It's not showing here on mine.
Yeah, it's only the chart.
Only the chart, right?
Remember the guy we banned just minutes ago? He didn't want to see our faces. See, even the people we ban, we give them what they want.
Hello, user Ben. I'm fine, bro. How are you doing?
Yeah, that's Abhishek.
Yeah, that's a problem with cams.
It's not a problem with cams, but I think Samuel has to do something from his end.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, because it's the three of us. It's not. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
checking mine and okay.
No, my cam is working just fine. Yeah,
That's fine. That's
there we
fine.
are.
It's all right.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's boring.
Yes.
Come on, move.
What's gold doing? Okay.
Okay, so Ham says also safe. I noticed USD JPY and gold move the opposite direction. That's because USD and gold move the opposite direction, and USD is the base currency in the USD JPY. What's it called? The USD JPY pair. So USD is what moves, or like is the base currency. What's moving against it is the JPY. So it's one USD for 160 JPY, for example. So USD is moving up, which means everything against it will move down. And if it goes down, everything against it will go up. So it's not the USD JPY, it's really the USD. Is there a cent account? I think so, I'm not sure.
Is there send account? No, I think there's three account types. One of them you can choose if you want to play swing trades. You can choose like no swap fees one, and that one will have lower leverage, but you will be able to hold your trades.
Hmm.
And there's another account which is the normal low spread account. So right now I'm trading on the low spread account, and it has like zero spreads on gold and currencies. Indices zero spreads.
And what's the commission on that one?
I think it's $2 per lot.
Okay.
Uh,
And what's the spread?
On which account?
okay.
On the raw
This is not
account?
raw account, yes.
Oh, raw account. Okay.
Raw account, it starts from zero. So
Yeah.
It changes based on market conditions and liquidity. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the can you check the spread now for gold? For
For
that?
Sure.
gold, yeah. Okay, so it's like point two,
Oh
like
wow.
20, I don't know, like 2 pips.
Okay.
I, I think that means like
Yeah, let me just type it
two
here.
tenths
Like,
of a pip.
yeah, it's 4745.10, and the spread is 4745.20. This.
Yeah,
So it's
it's less
nothing.
than a pip.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And that's the raw account?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the one I have. So good. I like it.
Broker link. Okay, Samuel, can you please send a link? It's
Yes.
trading.com, guys. Just like now, Samuel will send you the link. And can we
Mm.
keep it pinned, for example? Yeah, I know that it's trading.com, bro. I need you to write it in the chat because I'm not allowed to, or like you didn't
Oh,
allow me.
I'll do it
Yeah,
otherwise.
yeah, yeah.
And wait.
Here, here's
Let me show it my screen here, if I can show it on my dashboard. 1 second.
sure.
Yeah, because I just completed the KYC today, so it took me like 5 minutes to set everything up. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Not yet. Thank
Now.
you, Samuel. Thank you.
Okay, so I deposited $300 and I received 20% deposit bonus. So anyone of you starting trading, like on the first deposit, you will get 20% bonus. So if you're depositing $1,000, you will get $200 extra. So that would just mean that you get 2 or 3 more trades on the same amount of capital, which is like really great. And the dashboard looks almost the same like funding pips. You have the calendar. You don't need another software to track your trades anymore. You get the calendar, you get your average loss, average win, your best performing instruments, and you just need to complete the KYC, and then you can deposit through your card or through crypto. You have all the options. And yeah, I'm currently.
I was telling a guy, um, like I was telling him about this dashboard. I was like, I was very impressed. I was like, yeah, bro, I trade with funding pips. I was like, no, 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 trading. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's the exact same dashboard. Like it's.
yeah, it is very clean. Yes.
So
Hmm.
I didn't know. Like I never used funding pips. So if that's what funding pips traders are using, then I get them. That's why they like funding pips so much.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the floating PNL also like comes in here, so you can just check here too if you don't
Yeah,
want to look at charts. So it's very good for that.
it's clean. I like
Yeah,
it.
and it will just keep getting better, with time. You can all I think you can also open the demo account. Yes, if you're like trying to start paper trading, you can also do it here. So that's very nice.
Really, you can?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, here is demo. Let me see. Open account. Yeah, you can open demo account as well.
No, I mean,
That
can you trade like I thought I heard you say paper trading on the dashboard, like on the portal, no?
no,
Or
no,
you
no,
mean
no.
you open a demo account?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, you can open.
that's nice.
These are the account types, as I was saying. This is the raw account, and here's the swap free account.
But it has a minimum deposit, the Euro account, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But the raw account you said it's $7 per lot, the
Yeah.
commission. Okay.
Yeah, but it's zero spreads.
No spread, $7. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
No,
I
for
think
me,
standard is
I
better.
don't care about commissions as much as I care about spreads.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too. Because commissions, I can count on them, and I
Yeah,
know they're fixed.
Yeah.
The problem is spreads.
yeah. For scalpers, I think spreads are more important.
Oh, and it's up to 1 to 1,000
One to
or
two thousand. Yeah.
in
But
the
I think,
left.
but it's dynamic. So like at some point,
Dynamic.
yeah, at
Oh,
some
okay.
point it will become 1 to 1,000, then 1 to 500, and so on.
So,
Okay.
like, if you are losing consistently, which is very bad, then your leverage will reduce as well. So you won't be able to lose a lot on a single trade again. It is good.
All
And if you're
right.
winning, yeah, the leverage will also keep increasing. So you can add in more positions. So
Hmm.
it is very nice. So yeah, I'm just thinking to like take this to $1,000, and I'll trade everything on this account on this live stream. So
Yeah,
that's the
but
goal.
this, yeah, but let me tell you something. Uh, like I want you to trade this account different than how you trade funding pips. Like, don't blow this account. It's not like a proper account. Um, I would be very happy to see you grow this account to like, I don't know, 10K maybe this year. So yeah, take care of
I'll
this.
try.
Yeah, take care of this one.
I think honestly, I'm now talking serious stuff. With the next payout, because I don't have a wallet or crypto or anything, and I can't deposit funds. I'll do like
A transfer, an
500 a
internal
transfer, and
transfer.
then I'll start trading just to see how it goes because I'm
Yeah.
used to my broker, and I could even be able to move all my funds to Tradin if everything is fine. And yeah, that's not a prop account, that's a broker account. So
Yeah,
if I can do whatever I please, like the same thing I do with my broker, which it's totally fine with Tradin, I can trade as I usually trade. So it could be very interesting. And honestly, I'm very happy with funding pips and all the stuff and everything. So yeah. But first of all, I need to get a payout so I can transfer the funds there, at least $500 just to start with, and then if I like it, I'll open a wallet,
you
and
will,
then
you will like it. Um, I guarantee you like it.
yeah, because prop firms have these restrictions, and it's fine, but at some point it's like, oh, like now I traded during news and I didn't think about it honestly. And it's like, oh my God, I forgot about this rule or this other rule, not only in funding pips, in every single prop firm. And I'm a bit like, oh, not I still don't have enough. I'll still trading prop firms, but it's like I need to push up my personal account. And I have so many now in different brokers that I'd like to organize them all in 2 or 3 brokers top.
Yeah, I only trade with one broker at a time.
Mm.
I used to like um, distribute my eggs in different baskets, but no,
Mm.
I like to see all my stuff in the same place.
It's what I plan to do. Yes.
Okay, back to the charts. I'm almost about to hit full DP. Let me
Awesome, man.
share the screen.
Gold is flying.
Mm.
Yeah, we still have 15 minutes to NYSE.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for NYSC and then uh,
I think it's a sale after that. I don't know. I'm just getting the feeling of sale.
I really don't know. I'm going to wait for NYSE open and then decide. Um, but if like it doesn't move uh, the way I have it or I vision it in my head, um, I'm going to call it a day. To be honest.
Okay, yeah, me too. Oh, it's too late actually.
Well, Rosa, you took two wins, right? Two trades, two wins.
2 trades, 2 wins, yeah.
Nice.
I took 0 trades.
Hmm.
I'm frozen. Why? Let me stop video and start video again. I'm still
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
frozen.
There you are.
let me leave and come back in a second.
So good session today.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, okay. I'm not frozen. I thought I was frozen as well. So did you put break even on or full TP on euro dollar?
No, I'm selling you USD JPY.
Oh, selling. Okay, okay, okay. I thought you were buying euro dollar as well.
No, no.
All right.
Euro dollar also looks like bullish to me.
Hmm. I'm setting up my stop loss on my profit, and I'm done
You're
for
on
the day.
right?
Say again.
Are you also on Euro buys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will go up to here. The previous day high.
I hope so. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, if USD is falling, then of course Euro will be
Hmm.
going up too. Yeah. Well,
And
first trade on trading and it went great. I'm happy.
good. Good. Congrats.
Yeah.
It is many things we do here. It's like everyone's trying its best all
Mhm.
the time, but you're doing fantastic.
Thank you. Means a lot.
No, it's seriously, it's just crazy. And I'd like, I don't know if you are you going to work only with Tradin? That's your goal as a broker. I mean,
Yeah, no, I used to trade with another broker as well, but I'm trying to move my funds in here because I want to try it out just because of the dashboard and everything because it looks very good for tracking out all the stuff because
hmm,
otherwise I have to make a complete separate Excel or document, so it's very good in here.
hmm. Me too. I'll do my best to get a payout. Otherwise, I think next month maybe then I'll open. If I don't get a payout from funding pips in a month, then
Mhm.
I'll open a wallet somewhere, and then I'll deposit some funds and back
Mhm.
to Tradin. And if it's 20% bonus, what's it?
Yeah, it's 20% on every payout. Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll do that then. I'm gonna push a lot on the account I have, on the master account I have. See if I can get a payout fast.
Mhm.
Okay. Saif, I'm sorry, Saif's back. Oh, let's say
No, he'll be back. Ayush Singh, gold bias. भाई मुझे तो गोल्ड बाय ही लग रहा है, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। लाइव जब तक कल तक सीपीआई नहीं आता है तो मुझे तो गोल्ड बाय ही लग रहा है।
His camera is not there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, gold, US dollar. One 16690 166.
Did you close the positions?
No, I'm just setting my stop loss for gold. For euro dollar. Gold, everything's closed. But I'm
Yeah,
just,
gold's looking so
yeah. Okay, modify. Yeah, something's wrong with Saif here.
Yeah, he is
I
having
will
a
say,
problem with
yeah,
it.
he's having a problem.
Do we wait till NYC or do we close it today here?
I think we can. It's because I have to leave.
Mhm.
I'm already running very late.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's wait 7 minutes. Then let's see how it goes. Okay.
Okay.
All right, 7 more minutes just to see the market opening.
USD CAD and USD CHF reacted already, like it's selling heavily. USD JPY is just being slow right now, but yeah, it will go down. Even for Euro is moving faster than GBP USD.
I'm watching this, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Stop losses are placed. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Yes, Saif's here with us. He's saying he's here. He's in a
Yeah.
private chat. So he's talking to us, but it's like a ghost, which is scary. I mean, I won't think about Saif being a ghost because it's, hey, where are you? It's like, hey, yeah, don't stop watching my screen. So there's plenty of positions there.
I'll stop sharing this USD chart. Like it's reversing.
Yeah.
Look gold, everyone. Look for trades on gold. No more
Yeah.
USD JPY. Also Euro USD. Don't look at those charts, man, please.
Oh God. Okay, another $50, Rajdeep. Now that I'm on a winning streak with you, market opening, up or down, gold?
Yes. Okay. I think gold will move to 5,000 this stream.
Yeah, I see very with a lot of strength today. And actually, I don't know the reason. Okay, because Saif is not here, what we can do, Rajdeep, is whatever it is, doesn't mind the direction, we say to Saif we won, so he pays. So, so
Yeah.
you know how we do it here, right? No joke with Catalans and money.
Guys in the chat, like, tell me about you. How's trading going for every one of you?
Gold buyers. Ajush, Rajdeep and myself said gold might go up.
Yeah.
And that's my, when we started the session, I was a bit like confused, like, but now I would say up, yes.
For me, I'm a beginner. Maiza, are you the one who's learning from Saif, right? You're the one.
Hmm. Oh, all right.
$20 drawdown.
%20 drawdown. Wow.
Well, that's great.
Oh, but he's talking, he's 20% down on an account, or
Yeah, I think on his live funds, I don't know what
okay.
he meant. It is still fine, to be honest.
Shishir, Saif's telling me I have to tell you, my man. I see some inferences here. Okay, 2 minutes and then I'll leave the session. Sorry, guys, but I'm in a hurry today.
Mhm. No, I understand.
You-
Saif,
I
will you
have
be
to
here?
learn. I have to learn from Saif as well, honestly.
What is your view on Geo? It's the same as euro dollar. I think it will move up, and you can already see it's starting to push up,
Hmm.
and it will push up to this high, 1.34839, the previous day high. Because mostly during the news weeks, like from Monday till Thursday, when the major news is on Friday, so it tends to just build momentum on the opposite side, and during the news release it just flips to the other side. Euro doing good, Geo doing good,
Yeah.
USD is also selling, but USD JPY is just teasing me right now.
Then you have like 4 pairs you could choose from, and you chose
Yeah,
the wrong one. But
yeah,
things happen. I mean, it's what it is.
yeah. I don't know why every time I just always end up at the wrong side of the charts. Even when I was trading performs, I whenever I pass the bigger accounts, I always pass them on the scam perform.
All right, market open, not big movement for now. Uh, very quiet beginning of the session for now. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's call it a day.
Call it a day.
Thanks everyone for being here. It's been a funny session. Hope to see you again very soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rosa. Thank you, Rosa,
Pleasure,
for
Steve.
and thank you, Saif, for having me.
See
And
you
thanks
next week.
everyone. See you
Bye-bye.
next week. Yes. Bye bye, everyone.